Does Payless Car Rental requiring a deposit? If you are planning a family trip and considering renting a vehicle, you might be wondering about the deposit requirements at Payless Car Rental. Understanding this can help you prepare for your travel expenses. So, does Payless Car Rental requiring a deposit? Yes, they do. When you rent a vehicle from Payless, a deposit is necessary. This deposit is a temporary hold placed on your credit or debit card in addition to the rental cost. It acts as a security measure to cover any potential extra charges that may arise during your rental period, such as late returns, fuel refills, or damages. Now, let's talk about the amount of the deposit. Typically, Payless places a hold of around $200 on your card beyond the rental price. However, this amount can vary based on the rental location and the type of vehicle you choose. In some cases, especially if you opt for additional insurance coverage like third-party liability and collision damage waiver, the deposit can be significantly higher. It can range from $500 to $3,000 plus the estimated rental cost. When it comes to payment methods, credit cards are preferred for the deposit hold. Many U.S. locations do accept debit cards if they have a Visa or MasterCard logo, but there are some conditions. The renter must be at least 25 years old, and using a debit card may requiring a credit check. This often involves a hold of $200 plus the rental cost. Keep in mind that some locations do not accept debit cards for deposits at all, and cash deposits are generally not accepted. If you decide to pay for your rental in advance, Payless still requires a credit card hold at the time of rental. This hold is usually around $100. You can use a debit card to pay the prepaid amount, but the deposit hold typically needs to be on a credit card. Once you return the vehicle, the hold on your card is released. However, it can take up to 14 days for the funds to become available again in your account. With credit cards, the hold appears as a pending charge and drops off after the rental ends. It is also important to note that any fines for parking or traffic violations, toll fees, or service charges incurred during your rental will be billed separately to the card used for the rental. These may be deducted from the deposit. For families planning trips, it is advisable to ensure that the primary renter has an eligible credit card with sufficient available credit to cover the deposit. This helps avoid delays or complications during pickup and ensures smooth handling of any incidental charges. Knowing the deposit requirements ahead of time allows families to better manage their travel budget and avoid surprises at the rental counter.